Hello, dear listener, and welcome to Zealand. The world in which we are playing in will go to some dark places. The content of this series will therefore be violent and dark in nature, so if you find yourself easily offended or are rather squeamish, please do look away. Would you run? Would you hide? Would you kill to survive?
Kia ora guys, gals, and legionnaires. Rycon here, and welcome back to Zealand. This is Chapter 6, Part 3, Falling Sky. On the couch we have Chloe, who is now with us. Back from the undead? Yeah, let's not say death. But you are back, and you are with us now. And with that, we're going to dive into today's episode. So, Skulk and Nick, you are on the second chance together. Jake.
Yep.
Scott, you are with Willow and Lulu in Bunkhouse 2. You're on your way back? Okay, all right. And you return to bunkhouse number 1. What is your intention once you get there? Because there isn't as much in the air now, so the actual clean suits that you have on, they don't have as much of the material, the powder on them. But there is still a decent amount in and around the feet of these.
Yeah, so I don't want to go inside. But yeah, Willow again is the nurse, right?
Yes, Willow.
Yeah, but we gotta start moving these people.
Okay. We've got one other suit in there. And 2 more masks.
Just gonna have to do it. A bit at a time.
Okay.
Drake, did you look for any filters? Was there any, just filters by themselves in the shed?
I didn't see.
You took everything that was in there.
I mean, I didn't have a good look for stuff. I didn't even think to check. Yeah, I mean, maybe we can go back and have a look. But
I don't know. I trust you would have taken everything. So
I mean, how some of these boats we have, are they, how heavy are they? Could we drag one across up to as far as we could? Obviously not through the forest, or if we could do that.
One of the inflatable ones, you probably
And then
could
just-
with enough people.
Maybe even do that, and even you tie it to the boat, to the bike, just tow it slowly,
You could try to do that.
just to get that, so we could get as many people in. Because then what I want to do is use the suits for as many sick people as possible instead of having, say, 2 or 3 people able-bodied to carry people. I'd rather try and, do as few trips as possible.
Yeah.
Whether that's impossible, I don't know.
Maybe.
are you voicing this or?
Yes. Yeah, the only part I was asking is any of those boats sort of
Yes.
movable.
Yeah,
The
yeah.
rest of it was, just as a
Could we kind of even just get them out, put them on the boat, and then just literally cover the boat? Cover it with a mattress or a
That might work.
sheet.
I think we're still limited to the amount of masks we got. We can cover people with a whole bunch of other stuff, but we're still quite limited to our masks.
Well, you said this stuff. You say them, aren't I?
No, you're in the. They're outside at the moment. They're still
we don't wanna
outside.
come
They're
inside.
they're on their way.
Oh,
Yeah,
really?
they can't come in.
Yeah, so we're covered in shit.
Yeah,
Right.
Not as in feces, but
Yeah.
you gotta be.
Maybe a little bit.
No, that's-
yeah.
yeah, so, I mean, we're still limited to the masks. I mean, unless people want to risk it with just completely wrapping people up in blankets.
The other boats are all sailboats, right?
Yes,
None of them are powerboats.
none of them are powered.
Unfortunately, yeah.
All sail.
I mean, we could just, me, Jonah, who else is, and Nick, we're the most able-bodied people, physically strong people.
Yep.
Yeah, so maybe if we need to, 3 of us can take 2 people. We can, and we just take 2 people back, and we keep going back and forth.
Okay.
Maybe that's what we do. Or if we can get the boat going, maybe it's just Nick and I, and then we've got 4 more suits there.
Okay. How are we going to do this though? How are we going to let the others know? How are we going to plan this with them?
Go and well,
Could
one
you
of us will clean up.
could
and
you
go
could you
inside.
wash me down to go back in? I feel like I need to talk.
Grab the hose, which wherever that is, and I'll give her
Hold her down.
a rinse down.
Okay. All right. So you do like kind of bring it around the side up towards where the deck is, and she's washed off just the side of that, trying to rinse off as much as possible, like holding up her feet, like rinsing all of that off, trying to get as much off as possible. And to the best of your knowledge, from what you can see, she doesn't have anything on her.
Like, just to be sure, try not to touch people as much as you can.
I won't. I won't. And she opens up the wrench lighter door to the place, closes it behind her. Lulu's still outside with you and Scott.
Alright. While she's doing that, I'll get you guys to the boat.
Okay. I will be able to help others on the other side.
Is there a broom or a mop on the boat?
On the second chance?
And the hose.
Yeah, there is. I don't know if you would have kept the same one that was used after the dolphin blood incident, or if they would have been thrown away.
No. Probably. It depends. If we could clean them, we would have kept them.
Yeah, I mean, like, there's a lot of water around.
Yeah, I mean, okay, like once I got up with Nick, I was just going, ha, you're in a gimp suit.
Oh yeah, Nick's in a gimp suit.
Why is he
Oh.
in a suit?
To protect himself from the powder.
What if
He's
it's
actually in a gimp suit.
He had a wetsuit.
He had a wetsuit, but it didn't really
It didn't
cover his
cover the
head.
face and the head and everything.
Yeah.
I'm still in a wetsuit.
So other than laughing at Nick, I just take the broom and the mop, which is like the deck area where you said all the spores, all the powder was, and just get as much of that off
Off as possible? Okay. All right.
until I hear something on the radio.
Yeah.
I actually forgot I was in a gimp suit.
Well, there we go, Nick. Now we all remember that you're in a gimp suit. Again, we need that fan art.
Yo.
Yes, we most certainly do. Okay, and so, Chloe, you hear the ranch slider door, and Willow re-enters the bunk room in bunkhouse number 1, which is where you have been working to try and help everyone that's in here. There are a lot of people in here, and they are in varying degrees of pain. Your own pain that you feel, it's like a sharp sensation in your stomach, and it's been affecting you more often than not when you've been like moving. So when you've been trying to help people up onto the bunks and stuff like that, you felt like a sharp pain in your stomach. Everyone seems to be reacting to it in different ways. Some are vomiting, others it seems to be coming out the other end. It's really messy in here.
So like everyone's in here? Like, okay, like who's not in here?
So Amber, Olivia aren't in there. Obviously Jake, Scott, Jonah is in here as well, and he's also been assisting.
But he's not sick though, is he?
But he's in the same kind of camp as Chloe,
Right.
where he seems to be in pain, but he's still able-bodied enough.
Where's
Amber-
Dan? Is he still on the boats?
He was on the boat with Nick.
Okay.
Yeah. And so Amber, Olivia, Lulu, Jonah's semi-okay,
Where's Jen?
and
Is she in here?
and Charles. Charles is here as well.
Okay.
Jen isn't well.
Oh, she's really sick or just a little sick?
She seems pretty sick.
Okay.
The worst seem to be Frank, Kevin, Brian's probably the worst out of everyone.
Right.
He seems to be really quite bad. So it's like, yeah, those are three that aren't doing very well at all. There's also other people that you haven't spent too much time with, Quentin, Hamal, and other unnamed people who are with them that we haven't really interacted with at all. It's just like every single bunk is filled with someone, and in between the bunks, people are like propped up against the wall or lying down. It's messy in here.
Okay, so Willow
Comes back in, and you see her in like full-on like clean suit with a filter mask on and everything. Everything's like taped up.
Okay.
How are they all? No changes?
Okay, has anyone gotten worse since we came in here last? Because I would move the house.
Kevin seems to be getting worse than he was before. Some of the others seem a little bit more stable. He's been trying to help out as well, but you've been trying to like keep him down
Right.
as much as possible. But
Kevin won't sit the fuck still, so he's getting worse.
and as you're saying this, he does kind of like
He is.
get up and like come towards the door where Willow is. And as he kind of like comes up towards the door, she like takes a like slight step back.
I put my hand on the shoulder. I'm like, Kevin, what did I just say? Go sit down. You're not win.
I need
You need to sit
to
down.
talk. We need to talk.
Okay, can we talk with you sitting down so you're not getting worse?
Other side. He says, and he kind of like weakly grabs a hold of the door frame and pushes himself around there, and
What? Like he's going outside?
no, into the main section of the bunkhouse, the lounge.
Oh, right.
Area.
Okay.
Just because you're coming back into that, I was going to say when Willow went in, I'll be like, we've got 2 more suits.
Yes.
2 more suits, I'll be like, saying them, get changed, come with us.
2 more gimp suits.
We have one more clean suit.
One more clean suit,
One more clean suit then.
two more
Right,
masks.
Yeah, sorry, two more masks, right. Alright. So yeah, we're getting one more person.
Waiting
So-
for one more person to
yeah.
come through. Okay, all right. So while this
Yeah.
is happening, he does pull himself around, and he kind of just like slumps down a little bit on the other side, and starts to push the door closed to the bunk rooms. I'm guessing you've come
yeah,
through
yeah.
On the other side, so it's you.
Just close the door.
No, I'm saying yeah.
Okay. And so he's sitting there for a second, and he kind of looks up towards Willow. I think I need to be realistic. I think whatever is inside us is... It's not just a bug. It's not the fish, it's the thing. If everyone stays, we're not gonna make it. I need you both to take everyone that still can get out of here, that still has a chance. Take them on the boats and get them away from here. Get them to safety.
And what about those that don't have a chance?
I will stay.
And watch them die, Kevin?
Or get better. I don't know if this is going to pass or
Well,
what.
look, no one's gonna... Excuse me, I'm sick. No one's gonna get better if we stay here. If you want everyone to have a chance of getting better, we need to leave.
The longer we're here,
Yeah, I know, but like, if we
Right.
just leave them here, they're not gonna get better. They're gonna be surrounded by this stuff. It's gonna get in the soil, get in the air
I
again.
don't know that. But I don't want to take a chance with anyone that's still able to get away from here.
Okay, well look, we move them last then. The people that are worse, they go last. We give the people that have the worst chance the last place. Like, that's
Fine.
shitty, but I'm not comfortable leaving everyone here anyway.
I still think it's going to take too long. It'll be too late.
Well, I mean, it's kind of already too late, Kevin.
That's why I'm
every-
trying to
I
do
know.
something.
I'm just saying though, like, let's just take everyone because there's no point in leaving some people behind.
How many of those do we have?
The clean suits?
Yeah, he mentions to Willow. We've only got one more. We've got 2 more masks. It's 5, maybe, at a time. Each time we go, it's going to be risky. I can't make that call, though.
I mean, it's gonna be risky no matter when we go, guys. Like, this stuff isn't just gonna go away.
I'm trying. I'm just trying to help.
If you want to help, you get back in your bed and you don't get up. Okay? Because that's how you help. By getting better, so you can help more later.
You see him starting to like fade a little bit more now.
Okay, Willow, can you help me get him into a bed, please?
I shouldn't touch him
Oh,
or anyone.
Oh, okay. Okay,
Charles
I'll
is
help
right
him. Is he like he's actually in here?
He's in the bunkhouse, but he's just literally been keeping to himself. Just
He's not really here then.
yeah.
So I'm gonna help Kevin.
Okay. All right. Roll athletics and give yourself a plus 15 to that.
Oh, okay. I got an 18, so I definitely passed that.
Okay. Nice. All right. Yeah. So you
I'm too
you
bad.
you pick him back up and you start to bring him back
I like
through to
get
the
him
other
like
room.
his arm around my shoulder.
Shoulder type thing. Okay. Right. And you do bring him back and you.
I
Put him
assume
back
I'm
down
in
to a bed.
So much fucking pain as I do this.
Oh, it hurts.
Yeah.
It definitely hurts.
Surprised! I'm surprised that you gave me a plus on that athletics check.
No. Everyone else that's in here, though, you're noticing, like, over the last... The most recent change is that you're noticing that people are starting to sweat quite a bit now as well. And it's something that you notice on Kevin as you're putting him back into the bed. He seems to be picking up, like, a temperature.
I feel his head just to be 100 certain. Like
He's feeling
burning
really...
up.
It's feeling really hot.
I feel my own face. Am I starting to sweat?
It's difficult for you to tell.
I grab a bit of cloth somewhere that's dry and I put it on my head. Does it come halfway wet?
A little, yeah.
Okay. Fuck. Okay, I head back up to Willow.
Okay.
Like, okay, so did the guys want to start to move people now? What's
Yeah,
the deal?
Jake wanted one more person in a suit to be able to go back.
They want someone able?
Ideally. Look, I think we need to be getting people out of here that aren't exposed.
Who's not? Like, it's only Charles that's not exposed?
Another couple.
No, Amber and Olivia as well.
Amber and Olivia, they're the mother and child, right?
Yes, yeah.
Okay. Which one's the child? Sorry.
Olivia.
Olivia.
Yeah.
Okay.
Just cling wrap her completely.
You. Would Olivia fit in one of those suits? I
Yeah.
mean, like, they have some breathing room, right?
Yeah, as long as we can close it as tight as we can, that might...
Okay, well, you should get them out first and say, one of them's a child and they're not infected, so we need to keep that in mind. So, you guys take those two first, and
Okay.
yeah.
Can you watch everyone in there?
Oh yeah, of course.
Okay. All right. Amber, and Willow calls Amber over to her, and you can see that she starts trying to gear them up. And it takes a while, like it takes a good maybe 5 minutes to get them into these suits and try and close it up as best they can. When you go back in, there is like a new round of vomiting. And it's like, at this point, like all the fluids are gone and it's mostly bile and it's bloody.
Yuck.
It's coming out bad.
How often am I vomiting?
You haven't vomited yet.
Really?
Yeah. Yeah. You, Jonah, and a few of the others who are still suffering pains, like abdominal pains, they haven't vomited.
Oh, okay.
I call through on the radio. Just ask, because hang on, who's got radios from you guys?
We all do, right?
We all have one.
Yeah.
Okay, I just got like, what's going on? Because we don't want to stay here when the Air Force comes back.
We're sending a couple more people now.
And then?
And then we're gonna send more, and etc. until it's done.
And how long is that going to take?
I don't know, as long as it takes, Skull.
Okay. And with that, it takes another few minutes. Amber and Olivia are suited up as best they can be. And Olivia is keeping like a very firm grip on Olivia's head. Keeping her really close to her, zipped in underneath the clean suit. Like actually probably like completely under.
Well,
completely zipped up, and she's just like holding herself like this when she comes out, and Willow comes out as well. The branch ladder door is closed, and you're outside.
Let's go.
All right. You start to march down to the shore,
Yeah.
down towards the second chance.
If I see them, I'll take the rubber ducky out to them.
It's no longer the rubber ducky.
There's the other rubber ducky.
It's the new rubber ducky.
Rubber Ducky 2?
Yeah.
The titanium ducky.
Yeah.
Ducky reborn. Ducky dance. Okay, so the boat is situated just over here. It's a short, like it's like
oh right, because
it's like right up against.
Oh, sorry, Nick got the boat really close. That's right.
Oh, no, they can splash in the water.
Yeah, it's really only just like helping up onto the boat itself. By the time now, like the tide would have like shifted the boat around slightly, so it's almost like side on to the shore, and it's just kind of like just edging up against it.
Okay. So on top of the water, there's all that yellow shit, right?
Yes.
Yes, I would try and not go in the water.
Okay. All right. And like Skulk saw earlier, there are body parts littered across the beach.
Yes.
That have rolled up during the night. Well, during the dawn. Yeah. You get them onto the boat. It takes time to get them both up there. You have been working to try and clear as much of it as you can. Get them on board. Nick, you can see them jump on as well. And once you kind of get them around to the second level, the main level of the second chance, like Amber's saying, like, what now? What do I do?
Well, give you a rinse down, and then I'll take us back and get some more people.
Okay.
Is the second chance to be rinsed down at this point, or?
It has been rinsed down, yeah.
Okay.
And you're with us, right?
Well, it's been rinsed down. It's been like the mop and everything like that's been cleared
Yeah.
as much as possible.
Yeah.
Because there's also, you would say it's reasonably safe on a second chance to not be clean suited and covered at this stage.
It's
the ground probably, but the air itself is still. You'd want to be inside as much as you can.
sorry, you're lifted up there as well. Like
Yeah, I know,
you're
yeah.
with it during that process.
Yeah, because I was just going to say I headed out to the cockpit, but
I mean,
You
Nick's
don't
still
have
up there in a
a clean
gimp
suit on,
suit.
I do. I've got a clean suit and the mask.
Oh.
Yeah.
Just one leg dangling.
So what's
I'll head into the cockpit.
okay? What's your intention with the gear that you have on though?
Because the thing is, I am still quite covered underneath the clean suit, but I would want to keep the mask.
Well, we've got an extra mask. We got 5 workable masks, 4 suits. So we do have an extra mask if you want to cover up in a wetsuit or whatever. That's there. You know, that's what I'm wearing, a wetsuit and a top of a mattress. So
Yeah, because the only thing that's not actually covered on me is my fingertips.
Oh, but that's the most. That's the most Place.
Yes, that's the most place.
Well done.
Chloe, 2018. That's the most place.
I couldn't
Do we
find the
have
word.
any,
I
like,
just wanted to see.
like,
frogs has a power.
like vinyl gloves or anything on the
Yep.
Gum gloves.
use this vinyl gloves over my
Okay.
over my
Some
hand.
condoms. We've
I'll
got
take
condoms there.
Take the clean suit off. Okay, but you're holding onto the mask.
Yeah. So also we'll get like Sculptor, rinse everyone down. We get on the boat, rinse.
I'll
Okay.
rinse before I obviously take off.
Yep. Okay. All right. Then you do a bit of a rinse down. Just remember, you're establishing procedure now. So everything that you do, you're going to be doing with all the others. So
Yeah. So it's going to be get up, rinse off, go inside, get unchanged, and then I'll be
below deck, mid deck.
right on top of the. No, yeah. There's
Mid-dick.
Who has a clean suit on? You?
Mid deck's exposed to the air.
anywhere that's
Top
not
deck is
exposed to the air.
So underneath thing.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
So you, Skull?
No.
You don't have a clean suit on? Who does? I just want to, just so I know, because I would know.
Willow,
Lulu.
Scott, and
You.
the mother and daughter.
Yes.
All
right.
Using the same one.
I'd say it would probably be. I would suggest to you guys, it's probably best to also close up the stairs as well.
Yeah.
down to
Cover
the
it.
deck.
Cover it with some sort of.
No, 'cause the thing is, it would be a closable, would it not?
No. No. It's like open staircase down.
Okay.
Yeah.
It closes many doors if we attach a bloody sheet up.
I'll
you
just
know.
duct tape some sheet across.
Some basic
Yep.
fucking sort of just barriers, not much, but I mean, we can only do what we can do. We can't do too much.
Exactly.
Where is
okay.
Dan? Because, like, Dan's on the boat, right? He doesn't have a clean suit on? Is he, like, in the bottom deck then?
You don't know.
No, but, like...
You don't know. Like that's all I can
But
say.
do these guys know, or did they forget about the
No,
other NPC?
they know.
Oh, okay.
We
You don't know.
But you're
Um,
not in the scene. This is our
Yeah.
scene.
That's fair.
That's-
That's
that's
absolutely fair.
Yeah.
But you're not even at the window.
So
Or the wall.
with that's the procedure that you have set.
Yep.
Bring them on.
Yeah.
Wash
Maybe
them
even
down.
Scrub. You
Take
know,
them below
a little
deck.
Fucking scrub sort of thing.
Okay.
Just with the
Yeah.
broom.
So all of that is going to add a fair bit of time
It
per
is.
person. And how many people are you taking back each time? Because you're holding onto a mask.
There's one spare
we've
mask.
got 4 suits and
At least 4.
4 spare masks.
Now, how many people are going to be going back each time? Like what suits
As long,
are you bringing
sorry,
back?
right now it would
What
be
suits and
taking.
mask?
How many people are able to go themselves? We've got Jonah's probably by himself.
Yep. Chloe.
Chloe.
Oh, I'll be going, like, last.
Charles.
So don't worry about me. Yet.
So that would be the thing. If depends on who we're taking.
Some of the others might be like potentially strong enough to make it, but
Yeah.
some others not so much.
Yeah. So if there are 4 people, I'm confident they can make it with a little bit of assistance just by me.
Yeah.
Then I'll take all 4 suits back. If it's not, then I'll be like, Nick would be the most capable person. So I'll be like, can Nick come?
Okay.
I also just say, mate, we don't want to hang around until when they come back. You need to either hurry up or make a new plan.
Well, then we just better stop talking and do it.
I would say this as I'm watching.
Yeah, yeah. So I'd say it's going to take about to do like the getting dressed, getting down to the boat, getting rinsed, getting the suits back. Each time that's going to take 45 minutes to do the entire procedure.
Oof.
With each group, and that's the thing is like that's with the amount of people that you're bringing over now.
That didn't work with us the first time, right?
What's it? Sorry,
It didn't take 45 minutes for us that time.
took about that. Took about that
40
long.
minutes, yeah.
Also because it's the first time you're doing it, and
Yeah.
like taking out
Yeah.
like the covering for the stairs as well, resealing it each time.
Right.
10 minutes per person that actually doesn't, for like to make sure they don't carry anything down. That's fair.
Man, I would think if the Air Force were coming back, they would have by now, if
Yeah.
that's how long it's taking.
Yeah.
I mean, better safe than sorry. but,
Exactly. Yeah. That's like
And which is like, as I'm like doing the 4th person, I'm like, dude, it's been 40 minutes. Seriously, we have to hurry this shit up. Because I think they might drop another batch on here just to double check, and then this is all, we're all fucked. Where they might just come make sure no one, like, everyone's dead, and shoot those who aren't.
Yeah. I don't know.
Stop that.
Okay.
Oh, so
I'm
like I
fine.
said, I'm
Yeah.
doing this as I'm
I'm fine with
Yeah.
a wetsuit and stuff.
You feel like you've been okay as with what you're wearing so far because you've sealed it up a fair bit.
Also, this is an active time, real-time conversation, so it isn't taking that long.
Everything takes time, Scott.
Oh, if it's going to take too long, we can start with, just wrapping people up in blankets. This mattress thing seems to be okay. We've got another wetsuit.
You know how long it's taking. It took you about 45 minutes.
Yeah. We're going
And that got back Willow, Lulu,
Yeah.
Amber and Olivia.
No, well, let's just...
And Scott.
And Scott.
So is there 4 people I'm
You're saying,
confident
are you
that they can
staying?
walk by themselves with little assistance just from one person?
Possibly. You know that Jonah seems to be okay. You know that Chloe seems to be okay. Charles is okay as well. So it's already 3 people, potentially. And there might be others that you could coerce into making it if their life depends on it.
Have I seen anyone else been walking around a little bit other than basically being Chloe?
No.
Okay, no. Then I'll take 3 back and I'll come back. Well, I'll take 4 because Nick's all covered up as well.
Yep.
Although we do have an extra mask. Nick doesn't have a mask, does he?
No, he doesn't.
No,
Does
I would
no-
like a mask.
Scott, do you want to stay on deck for a bit so we can get some more people here faster?
Okay. So I do that.
I have a mask.
Go down and give up my mask.
Okay.
I don't get
You head down there with Amber and Olivia. Okay.
So we've got...
They seem to be
Unzip my
really
mouth again.
relieved to be down there, but they're also looking concerned out the windows.
So we got 4 and 4. So we can do 4 people at a time.
Okay.
I'm
You
gonna be
start
quite a
heading back for the
terrifying
next.
sight.
The
Oh,
next
before he
road.
does, as you're going down,
Yeah.
I'll go down onto our titanium ducky, and I say I'm going to go out a bit and just keep an eye on Great Barrier, just to make sure nothing's coming. I've got the walkie with me.
Okay.
I'll take my backpack on me as we go.
Okay. All
What
right.
is a titanium ducky? Is it it's like the same as the rubber ducky?
It
Yeah,
is. It's
it's
just
just
the nickname.
Okay. Oh no, I'm just
Yeah.
wondering what kind of a boat it is.
It's
but
a rubber
the same
ducky
thing?
just made out of
Let's
metal.
do it.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. Okay.
So I'll just go
Straight
around the
towards-
corner of the island.
Yeah.
You
Okay.
didn't call it like the mighty duck or something?
No, because we have taste. So I go around the corner.
Yes.
The Mighty Nine.
No,
Okay,
we have
around.
much better taste. No, on the right hand side because they came
Oh, the
from Great
right-hand
Barrier.
side, yes,
So
yeah.
So I'll scooch my way all the way just above where it says digital globe.
Digital globe. Okay. All right. That way.
I'll go
And
there
to
so I
start
can.
have a
There we
look
go.
out. Okay.
So I can just see. I'll go there, but just a little bit
Further
there,
out, yeah.
Where your mouse is.
Okay.
That's
all right.
where I'll be.
That's where you're going to be working to.
As fast as that little.
Oh,
boat
and,
can
and
go.
that's pretty fast. So yeah, I'd say you'd be there in around
punch
about
it.
like 5-10 minutes tops. Okay, so you start punching it, going out towards there as the others start moving back towards the bunkhouse. You are able to make it back up towards the bunkhouse pretty quickly because you're almost cutting a path through it now. You can see where you have walked; it's kind of like moved it to the side slightly, and so you can almost trudge through it. It's like cutting through that snow, and you make it back towards the bunkhouse. You go through the same procedure of rinsing yourself off there. Taking the suits in.
I'll
Are you going to stay outside?
yeah, just
Okay.
pass it through.
You're just passing them through? Okay, so Chloe, you hear a knock on the wrench ladder.
Okay, I open it.
All right, Jake's there, drops in suits, closes.
No vacancy. Okay, how
And then
many
you have a
suits?
conversation through the
Got four.
glass.
4 suits.
4 suits, 4 masks. Go get the most able-bodied people.
What?
Get the most
Okay.
able-bodied people.
Okay, well, that'll be Charles, Jonah. I'll grab 2 more able-ish body people.
Okay, so going back into the other room and having a look, the most able-bodied people that are in there. So you've said Jonah and Charles, yeah?
Jonah and Charles, because those are just 2 off the bat. Might as well take care of them.
Okay, next able-bodied people in there would be Fraser, Converse Kid.
Okay, because
Creepy Converse.
when you said that, I did picture.
What, Kelsey Grammer?
Yeah.
If only we had Kelsey Grammer.
And Jen.
And Jen? I thought Jen was really bad, you said.
Bad,
But out of the
but
other
walkable.
people,
But out of the
Oh.
other people, possible.
Okay.
I'm telling you that because I know you have a soft spot for it.
Okay. I go over to Jonah. I say, okay, so the plan is we're going to get as many people as we can as quickly as possible, some of the most able-bodied people.
Right.
You're going to go now. I know, but we need the people that can do this the fastest first. Okay? There's a logic to that, right?
Yeah, alright.
Okay.
Alright.
Keep an eye on Charles.
I
'cause
will.
he's going to.
I've got him.
I hand him 2 suits, and I assume he's going to go over and take care of Charles then.
All right, stand the fuck up. And he starts like trying to get Charles in, and Charles, it's literally like trying to dress a grumpy teenager.
He's really being that difficult?
Well, he doesn't seem almost like he's there. Like he's very absent-minded. Like he's somewhere else.
Would I have already noticed that, or
Possibly as you left the room to go find Jen.
I think if I'd noticed he was being like that, I maybe wouldn't go with him. I wouldn't pick him right now because I want people to
Well,
go
you've only
quickly.
You've only seen that now, as he's tried to stand up and get into the suit.
He's already in the suit now. Whatever. Then I go over to Fraser. I explain the situation. I hand him the suit.
Okay, as you do,
Yeah.
others in the room, namely Hamal, kind of sits upright. Why the fuck is he getting a suit?
Because we're all getting suits, Hamal. Everyone's getting out.
That other one's for me then.
Not just yet. We're doing the people who can go the fastest now, so that we take less time over.
I'm able-bodied. I can go now.
Is he able-bodied?
Roll perception check.
Okay. I'm going to use a sigil on this.
Sigil?
25.
Okay. All right.
Did you bring my stats up again? Sorry.
I sure can. Go ahead and roll, though.
So, where's my perception? Plus 25, or is it like a minus
Plus
10?
25.
59.
Well, yeah, because of your sigil 25.
59.
59. 29.
Okay.
Okay, excellent.
The time that you've been in here and working around everyone else, no, he's not. He's not as able-bodied as some of the others, in your opinion.
Okay, Amal,
Yeah.
you can go. You can go with the next lot. We need the people who can do this the quickest first, so that we get everyone as quickly as we can, so that we have more people to help on the other end.
And what if something goes wrong?
What if
Well then,
What if something goes wrong when you go out now?
I'll have a better chance than I do right now.
Not really.
I will, because I'll be closer to that boat.
No. And I give this to Fraser.
Fraser's like, he seems like kind of uncomfortable in this whole kind of like scenario and everything like that.
I bet the whole room just feels very tense right now.
Okay, and yeah, like all eyes are on you at this stage.
Oh boy.
And so he takes a suit and kind of like walks out.
Crowd.
And as he does, he kind of like looks back and he looks at his dad in the bed, and he's not looking good at all. Brian just kind of like gives him a nod.
Fraser, we're gonna get him out too, okay? We just need the people who can do the most help on the other end first, okay?
Okay.
Okay.
Yeah, sure.
And then I go over to Jen. I assume you heard my spiel when I was arguing with Hamal, so let's get the suit on you then. What?
You can hear Hamal saying.
Oh, Hamal, okay. I thought that was her. I was like, what did I say?
Yeah.
Can I see anything with my binoculars from where I'm now?
We'll get to you in just a moment.
Right.
Don't you worry. Don't you worry. Okay. So she kind of like gets up
still have
slowly
my
and she
gun,
needs
right?
like help.
I do still have my gun on me, right?
Your pistol?
Yeah.
Yes.
And the rifle, or does someone else take the rifle?
We all have, none of us have rifles as far as I'm aware.
Yes, we do. Yeah, the bullpups.
Like on us during the transit? I didn't
Well,
see it.
not me. I mean, I had one at the end of last one. Unless I've taken it off for some reason, I would still have that on me.
When you're outside? Okay. I trust you.
Oh yeah. Like I definitely kept that on me at all times. So
Okay. All right.
I guess it's just slung on my back right now, though. But
Okay.
yeah, so I give that.
She does need like help kind of like getting up, and she does seem to be quite frail.
Okay.
She kind of gets up and starts moving out. And as you do, kind of like leave the room, door closes, you can hear like conversation, like as soon as you start leaving the room. Okay, and it takes a little bit of time to get her in as well, but like Charles has got the mask on at this point. Jonah as well. And Fraser's like getting in, and They take a little bit of time to actually get in. Takes probably a little bit longer than you were anticipating, Jake, because of the exchange that happened as well. So it is taking time. You're noticing that it is taking longer than you thought. And then eventually they're all in their gear and they're ready to head outside. Stepping outside, you have another 4 people in these suits and with the masks on. Now, obviously, the suits aren't one size fit all, so they're kept as tight as possible around the points where there could be any kind of exposure.
Yeah.
And you start walking out towards the second chance. All the while that's happening, all the while this is going down, Skulk, you're heading out in your little boat.
Oh, you said it would take like 5 minutes. And
Yep.
Sounds like I should be there.
You're definitely there. You are 100% there.
You're at Great Barrier.
So you'd imagine,
Already at Great Barrier.
you'd imagine if there was something wrong that you would have radioed through to them.
Yeah.
Just we can't,
100% you would have radioed that
can't
through
roleplay
by
2
now.
scenarios at the same time.
And so, as you get to this position here, I need you to roll. Now you've got a like got by,
So I'm going to take my backpack off, take the binoculars out,
Yep.
and the special tool I found on my walk last night.
okay. All right.
Yeah, one big eye. First off, can I see anything with the binoculars? Looking at Great Barrier.
Looking out towards Great Barrier. Roll with a plus 15 to it.
Add a sigil to that. so
Add a
plus
sigil. Okay.
40.
Okay.
Which. What else was it? 48. So 43 pass.
Okay. In the distance, looking out towards Great Barrier, you can see what looked like a number of small dots moving in the sky,
Are they
passing each other.
are they
and
coming
carrying on.
this way?
Not as far as you can tell. They seem to be moving like along a horizontal plane
Yeah, they're
rather
circling
than
around
towards.
the aerodrome. I activate the radio. I scan through frequencies.
Okay,
The ones I know that the tone is on. Is it still just tones on there?
tones.
Can I hear the Russians
Silent now.
from their channels?
Yeah.
The ones I heard murmurs on my walk last night.
Sitting there for a while, listening, not hearing any traffic.
I tap SOS through there for like 10 seconds.
Okay, roll luck for me, just flat.
Sigil. I'll sigil to re-roll that.
Okay, that puts you onto 1.
I don't think my luck is that good. No. Failed
like
by
you're
10.
Unlucky.
That is. I'm unlucky with my luck.
Oh, I just realized I didn't put my stats up from last game.
Oh dear.
It doesn't matter. I don't know what I even did last game.
Maybe it could save a life. Who knows?
Too fucking bad.
Who knows?
was just dry.
No, so you listen for a time and you don't hear anything back on that. But when you kind of scroll back through the other channels, back towards the ones that you're using here, it's like just silent for a second and then you start hearing the tone.
I tap SOS into that frequency.
Actually, on our frequency, is it?
On your frequency.
So we would all hear, all our radios would buzz, wouldn't
Not on your radios, no, not yet.
What about the boat?
He's not using
I'm not using the walkie.
he's not using the walkie.
it?
Yes.
Snap.
Oh, okay.
So so hang on. So the tone I can hear is on the walkie frequency.
The tone isn't on the walkie frequency. Oh, sorry. On your frequencies that you use, yes, it is. Yes.
So even if I turn my walkie
If
on,
you turn your walkie on, no, it's not on.
no tone on there though.
No tone on there.
Okay, so I'll just tap into like for like 10, 15 seconds, just SOS onto the radio, not the walkie.
Yes.
As you tap SOS in, the tone stops.
Hello, come in. Respond, please.
Where are you broadcasting from?
Little Barrier Island. I'm guessing you're at Great Barrier. I can see the planes over the aerodrome.
How many living people do you have the Isle?
About 39.
Stay indoors. Wait for contact.
How long?
Wait for contact.
Received.
What does that mean?
That means he received the message.
Okay.
I turn around until my walkie comes into range. I put the radio back in my backpack.
Okay. All right. Driving back.
Yeah, full speed.
Yep, full speed. Okay, all right. You feel like you're within range. Just based upon like how you've heard the frequencies working before, you think you're within range for them to be able to hear if you start broadcasting.
Right. Guys, you reading me?
Yep.
All radios.
Yep. What's up?
I can see planes over Great Barrier Island. They're circling. I'm not sure if they're going to come or not, but there's quite a lot of activity over there.
I'm getting people back.
That sucks.
So I was just saying,
Well,
it's now or never. If they've got planes in the air, that means they could get ready for another drop. They won't have planes in the air, and they won't waste fuel for nothing.
What do you want me to do? I'm coming
Yeah.
back. I'm
You're-
going to the boat. I'm
you're
literally
right.
doing
and
what.
you
Yeah.
something? No.
Oh, I'm coming back as well.
Oh right, yes.
I'm the guy-
Jake. Sorry.
I'm the guy in the gimp suit with the group.
This is your scene, Billy.
Well, I mean, this is going to take as long as it's going to take. Like, we can't just leave people behind.
Well, yeah, we can.
Okay. Yes, technically we can. We're not going to though.
And if they come again while we're here,
Then we take that risk.
Then everyone dies. Well done.
Not necessarily. You're not here.
He is. He
Ah,
actually
yes,
does
yeah,
have.
I
yes,
am.
yeah.
I have a
radio.
radio,
So
so
wherever
You
everyone's
guys are
in the
running
scene-
with the radios? Okay. Okay, I just wasn't sure. I thought you and Jake were saying like you weren't going to be part of this.
well, we can't really do a lot, is what we're saying. Because we're walking
I
and
mean, all
everyone
we
back.
can really do is keep doing what we're doing, right?
I said let's take the second chance out. We can ferry them with the rubber ducky, in case they drop again. So the second chance isn't anywhere near where they're going to drop.
Well, if they're going to drop, they're going to drop on the second chance too. Surely, if they see us ferrying people to it and from it.
Only if we ferry it when we're sure there's no planes around. We make sure we ferry them when we don't see anybody. We keep the second chance anchored, lights off, everything. And if we keep it a good half a kilometer away, and so if they come again, the second chance isn't affected, and that's a safe. Then there'll be a safe space away from any potential poisons. I'm going to the second challenges, by the way, while I'm on the walkie.
Well, what does everyone else think?
I'm running.
Well, if Nick can talk while he's running, you can talk while you're running.
He's a lot further than I am.
What does everyone else think?
Yeah. He also might not want to respond.
Yeah, Jake, what do you think?
I'm just running.
No, Jake, I know you're running. I heard Nick. You can fucking talk. What do you think?
I'm just running.
Scott, what do you think? Nick, someone else, so this isn't just me and Scott talking
Am I
about
at
this.
the second chance?
You are at the second
Right,
chance.
I hook the thing up and I go to the cockpit.
Okay. All right. You start.
Are you in the
climbing your way
cockpit,
up.
Scott?
No.
Aren't you? I thought
Nick
you
is.
were.
Nick's running around. No
No,
one's
Nick's running around. Nick's running around.
Yeah,
no,
you
no
said
one's.
you're in the cockpit.
Right. Anchor
No, I
up.
had to give up my mask, so I
No,
had to go down.
You haven't
Down
said
below.
this.
Yeah,
He's gone. No, he's
yeah,
gone down below.
No.
No, there is no mask.
There's
No, I took
we
the mask.
had to give up the,
Yeah.
the extra mask.
I thought you said there were 4 suits and 5 masks.
Yeah, Nick's got a
You're right.
mask.
Nick's got a mask on.
And he's in a good
Oh, he
suit.
doesn't have a suit on, right? Okay, right.
Yeah, so flick cock, like power on, anchor up. And I'm taking the second chance out.
You hear the second chance roar to life. And you see Amber going, we're leaving?
She would have heard the message.
Yeah, maybe in the other room.
Hmm?
Stick your head around.
Oh, yeah, but the thing is, I don't have the volume necessarily on low. I've got it on normal volume. So
Okay.
everyone in the boat would have heard.
Good to know for future reasons. Cool.
Yeah.
Oh, okay, good.
Oh, boy.
All right, I know. All right, cool. All right, well then they don't say that then. Awesome. Okay. All right, so you're making it back towards the second chance as fast as you can with the others, and upon arriving back at the shoreline, you do see it going out to sea.
You turn that fucking boat around now.
I'll bring the ducky back, but we can't take a chance of having this there.
You're bitching about time. That's just going to take way longer than everything.
I just move the map out. Can you do that swivel thing again? And just
Swivel.
flat. I just take it right where that crosshairs is. That's far out. So it's like it's 200 meters, and I'll drop anchor.
Like here.
Yeah, that's far enough that anything happens to the island won't happen to the boat.
All right. You drop anchor.
Then I get on the
Making
rubber
it up to
ducky
there?
and I full
Look, you
speed
two
that
were
back.
still talking though. What happened with that?
Oh, I was doing. I wouldn't have said anything.
Oh.
I would have been making sure, like I pilot the boat.
Okay.
So,
Pilot boat.
pilot boat. Yeah.
You do see the rubber ducky, the titanium ducky, making its way to the shoreline.
Drop it.
And the others, you're waiting there for this to come back. Going at full speed, it doesn't take too long for him to make it back towards the shoreline. When it does, the others eagerly jump into the boat right away without any prompting needed. Jen does need assistance getting into it. She doesn't seem to be as strong as the others, and she's making sure that she's sitting well away from Charles at all times. The rubber ducky starts up yet again and makes its way out towards the second chance, with you and Nick on as well. You make it out there, and you start doing your process.
Since the things changed, can we, once we get past any gunk in the water, can we just start rinsing off the side, you know?
Yep,
Just sort of
totally.
take that as that as a process
So
we
the
can change
thing is,
there?
like I mean, where the boat is at the moment, it is outside of it. Yeah,
Yeah,
so
so
you
once we
can
get
start
to a
doing
clear
that.
point-
I don't see the yellow in the portholes anymore.
In the portholes. No,
Yeah,
no,
okay.
no, you don't. It's clear.
Are you gonna risk it for a biscuit?
Okay, so you go through this process, and again,
Mm-hmm.
as you know, this process does take a while for it to happen. It's a little bit more streamlined this time, but
Yeah,
it
'cause
still
we're-
takes time
yeah.
because obviously the others haven't done it before. It takes them a little while to get them back out, to get everything off, to
But
loosen
you
it up,
need to get rinsed off.
to rinse it.
You don't really need to get rinsed off.
I head up to the cockpit.
You head up to the cockpit? Okay, all right. So you hear and see Scott climb up to the cockpit. You're both in there now.
Does he die?
Does he die? No, he doesn't.
I'm helping rinse off. Don't worry, I'm not in the cockpit yet. I'll help rinse off.
Okay. All right, so everyone's helping rinse off. You're up there for the time being as well. Okay. All right. So you're all there for this process as it's happening, and then
I'm not on that level. I'm on the next to the helm.
the cockpit.
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah. So Nick, you're helping out with this process as well, and then
Yep.
once they're all unpacked, once they're all ready to go, and they're downstairs, you start to ferry back towards the island again, making your way back. Scott, you said you have your RT on full tone, right? Like on full normal volume?
Normal volume, not full volume, but not at a whisper like these guys do.
Okay.
Well,
Mine's not a whisper.
Jake and that always say
Ah,
they have it
right,
real low,
yeah,
so
they do. don't
First of all, you hear on your RT a tone start blasting through.
do I
get it
hear?
down straight away. Just very loud.
On the second level, no, not well. If you're at normal volume, yes, you would. You
Yeah.
start hearing it a little bit through yours as well.
Oh, I thought. Well, hang on. So wait, is this after while we're rinsing off, or
Well, no, while you're
Rinsing off.
while you're on your way back.
No, I don't go back.
You don't go back. You stay. So yes,
Yeah,
yes.
Yeah, I'm not going back.
If you have an RT, you hear it coming through that RT. You also hear it on the way back as well
I
with
turn
Nick.
it down, considering that would be decent.
I click SOS.
You wait, and you're still waiting.
Does it keep the tone, or when you say this, or do
The tone stays. The tone stays.
Let's go a little bit faster.
I climb up to the cockpit? I just tell Scott, let's just take it out 100 meters or so more.
This is far enough.
Yeah, I've got a bad feeling about this.
This is far enough. It's out of the area, and we don't want to take it too far.
Okay, let's just turn it off and make sure everyone downstairs stays quiet. We don't want to pick up absolutely anything here.
Doctor Spanner.
Okay. All right. You make it back towards the bunkhouse. You're going to be taking 4 more people? Okay.
Well,
All right.
if we can.
Well, I thought it was 3 because.
Now, next we'll cover. We got 4 suits.
That's why I
Full
gave
blast.
my extra mask.
Okay.
Sorry, I don't know why I keep getting that mixed up.
Yeah.
Sorry.
But I mean, if we can't take, if we need to physically help people, then we can only take what we can take.
It is
Oh,
going to be
right,
more
yeah,
difficult.
That's what I meant. Like,
So otherwise we would have had 4 suits and 3 masks, so I had to give up my suits.
It is going to be more difficult.
yeah, because all the able-bodied.
So
people
you
got-
make it back towards there. You put the suits through the door again. You close up. Who is going with this time?
head back in.
Okay.
Okay. Who out of everyone that's still here, who is the most able-bodied? Is Samal one of them?
It is hard to tell. Can you
It's
roll?
tit for tat.
Can you roll like a flat investigation check for me?
It's flat. I'll just take that as is.
No one in here.
81. I don't know shit.
No
about
one.
anything.
No one in here is good to travel. They're all in varying states of a fever now that seems to be taking over.
Okay, who realistically thinks they can walk?
You say out loud.
Yeah. Yeah, I see that.
I'll
Hamal?
walk a fucking mile.
That is Hamal,
Yeah,
right?
it's Hamal. Yeah.
Okay, anyone but Hamal.
Are you fucking
No,
kidding me?
no, because I already was
He does-
counting you.
Okay, he starts to stand up.
I was already counting you. I just mean like I knew you. I need 3 other people who feel that they can.
You see him like
Jesus
take a
Christ.
second to like the tension to kind of like drop
Give me
down.
diplomacy here, Chloe. Use your words.
So is that like you get a negative 25 to all diplomacy rolls from now on?
Okay, I need 3 other able-bodied people that feel that they can move without assistance, because that's
Frank kind of stands up or tries to stand up. I might be able to make it, but
how sure are you? What are you doing?
look around you, Chloe.
I'll ask a question.
Yeah, I mean, like, okay, just look. If you think that you can, then here's a suit. Okay, do you want to ask your question now? While I'm in the
I just want to, because we heard the tone and to speed up, I want to rinse Nick and I off. And so if we need to go inside, we can go inside.
Okay, you're doing that outside?
Yeah,
Totally,
yeah,
totally, 100%. Okay,
Okay.
All right.
Okay, I need 2 more people. How many people are left?
okay. So the people that are left, Anna and Elsa.
Oh, I just want to know like the numbers, like how many people are left.
Okay, all right, because there's extras as well.
Okay.
So all up, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6.
Should be far more, because there was 19 of them.
These are 9. Those are named people,
6 named people and then extras.
and then extras.
Named people come first.
Well, no, I'm just doing it like who feels that they can move. If someone puts their hand up, I give them a suit. I mean, obviously, they have to come over and get the suit from me.
Yeah.
Just so I can kind of like at least know that they can.
Yeah. So Hamal did,
Mm-hmm.
Frank did, and
2 more.
Anna stands up and she has like Elsa kind of cuddled close to her, and she starts to like move towards you. Please,
Okay. Yeah.
I'll like before
Yeah,
like
because you just have her close. Okay.
Okay.
When you have that suit on.
okay.
Fucking
She's like shivering at this point now.
Yeah. Okay, I need 1 more person.
Okay.
Don't be shy. I mean,
You don't have a mask. You have a suit, but you don't have enough masks.
We don't have enough masks?
If Elsa is going to have a mask,
but she's right underneath the suit. She doesn't necessarily need
The
a
baby
mask.
didn't have the mask, did it?
Yeah, the baby didn't have the mask. I mean, right? Like, or did I just make that assumption?
Elsa's a lot bigger.
Yeah,
How old
Elsa
is
a lot.
Elsa?
she's like 6, 5, 6.
Oh, that's fine. She can just go under the suit.
Okay. If that's what you.
Wait, hold on. I go to the window and I knock for you. Hey, can you carry a 6-year-old? Okay, Jake will carry Elsa.
No, I can't.
Why not?
My suit's different, entirely different.
Is it?
Mm.
What's up with your
It's a wetsuit and the top of a mattress.
Yeah.
Oh, I thought you had a clean suit on.
No.
And Nick's had a gimp suit.
I probably can.
Yeah,
I probably can.
just
like
really
Nick
in a
out there.
gimp suit.
I just look out. Oh, right, of course, gimp suit. Oh, okay. Sorry, I would have known he wouldn't have had a suit on. I would have just told Anna good luck, I guess.
It's like a squeezer in there with Nick.
Oh.
Okay. All right.
And then one more person.
Oh, no.
What's your
ask? We can just take 3 people, 4 including the baby.
as we're doing this, and like as the others are like, as the others there, you do see Kevin kind of like look over and say, "Chloe."
I go over.
Go.
No. And I go and I find a fourth person. I'm not ignoring him, but I'm just doing what I'm doing still.
Okay. Okay. Everyone else is like in their beds. Like,
everyone else, is that fucked
Not
up?
good. Yeah.
Who feels that they can make it without assistance? We're gonna get assisted ones next, but just who feels they can make it now without assistance?
You hear a lot of groans. And people struggling to speak.
Okay, you 3 go.
So we've got 4 people, right? That's including the child.
Yes, including the child. So the mask goes on the child.
Yep.
Anything coming from the east? Because I've got binocs out and just still SOSing.
Looking out that way.
I give Jake the fourth suit back, or should I hold on?
Roll
to the fourth
perception
suit?
flat.
Put it on.
Okay,
a
and
sigil?
I say to
Okay.
you, I'm like, look, everyone else is too
Feature
fucked
pass.
up. Everyone else needs assistance. That's what we're going to deal with when you guys come back.
How many people are left in there?
Like 15 or something like that. I know, but like,
More than 10.
you know, what else are we going to do? Just leave them here? Skulk, you're not here. Stop nodding, you motherfucker.
It's a tree that looks like Skulk is nodding.
There's shakes in the wind. But yeah, so just
There's more like 10. There's like 10 people.
10? Okay, like
That's
10.
still 3 trips.
Yeah,
not even-
that's. I mean, yeah, that's still a lot. Look, we'll try and think of something. You just get these ones back now as quick as you can. Okay, let's go.
Okay.
How many bullets are in my handgun?
Start counting them. And
50.
you passed your perception from the east. In the clouds, you see a familiar sight. A sight that you saw yesterday.
I pass it to Scott and I say, Scott, we need to fuck off now. Look, they're coming again.
Scott,
I
he
hand
passes you the
and I
binoculars.
point to you in the sky where I saw it. It was the Hercules, right?
Yes.
Yes. They're coming again. We need to fuck off. We can't get through to the guys.
Well, I thought the Hercules was today.
Well, this
It was
morning.
today. This morning.
Oh, okay, right.
At
right.
dawn.
I'm still hearing the tone.
You are still hearing the tone.
And like the thing is, when I'm like looking at it, is it like how? So we're out of the range. It's too late for us to move now. They'll see us moving. We just have to. Well, I'm gonna have to just roll the dice on this.
All right, your choice.
But I don't know if we have time for another trip.
Then we take the second chance in now, grab them, and then we fuck off. We meet the rubber ducky halfway, and then we go. We go to Goat Islands. We hunker there, give them a day or so, and we come back.
Okay.
That sound starts to fill the air again.
Cover.
The engine in the distance.
Tie up thing around my mouth. Did I turn on the?
You just start
Second
making boat
chance?
I
noises.
start making boat noises.
You start making phone noises. He's actually just downstairs in the bed.
High on cocaine.
There's all of a sudden a bathtub on the second chance. Yeah. No. So. Yeah. Okay. So You start at the second chance,
Lift
and you
the anchor.
start.
Anchor.
Anchors up, yeah, okay, and you start gunning it towards the island.
Yeah.
Oh boy.
I just call out over our frigate. I know there's a ton. I'm just hoping something can come through. Just going, Jake.
I will
come in, Jake.
I'll just
Jake.
knock it in reverse, and I'll just.
If any of you still have your RTs on, there's just straight tone the whole way. Okay. All right. You start. You bring it in as fast as you can. Roll drive for me.
Not as fast as I can. I'm just not. Like things we're faced away at the moment. It's got to you face it away, so just go out and stop. Yes, I'm just like
backing it in. Cool. Just roll drive plus 25.
You're good. Yeah, I'll be on the back, just going, come in. You're good. But I will actually be on the back because I'm hoping I can see it.
Add another 5 to that 30 because you're getting assistance from him.
Flanking the boat.
Yeah, you're flanking the boat.
I thought we were playing with fucking rules.
Yeah.
62 success.
Ooh, mama, you like with
fuck.
speed and precision. You managed to
Reverse slowly.
reverse slowly towards the island.
Reverse.
But as you do, as you're getting towards the island,
Back to the island.
that sound, that familiar sound, gets louder
I hear
as
it
the
too.
engines are roaring once again, getting closer to the island. Jake, you with the others, you can start to hear this now. Like through the protection that you've got, you can hear the sound getting louder and louder and louder as it comes towards the bunkhouses. You see the second chances right up by the shore, and the others, everyone that's with you, they start moving to try and keep pace. Fear starting to settle in as this, large thing starts to come towards.
Let's go.
And as you're moving down onto the shore,
I'm just saying, get the crane ready.
Okay.
as you're moving down the shore and as the speed is picked up a little bit here, Anna trips and falls with the girl underneath and kind of like drops down onto the ground and starts to try and like roll to get back up, and she's covered in the in the dust.
Yeah.
And she just gets up and she's trying to like try and pat herself down as the others are starting to try and move up onto the boat, and Frank's trying to help the others.
I get the
up onto
crane
it
ready
as
so
well.
the
I'll
rubber
be
ducky.
following.
Okay.
Do I get a chance to stop that, or is it just done?
Try and catch her.
Yeah.
Roll athletics is going to be a -25 to a roll though.
Oh,
It's like really quick thinking.
Actually.
no, because minus 25. So 20, 44, 39. So no, you've failed by 7.
So close. So close. So you reached out to try and stop her, but you didn't quite get it in time.
You can reroll.
I could, Yeah.
You could
I'm
be.
not gonna reroll.
No, you're gonna. Okay. All right. So she does fall down. She gets back up. You're all trying to get back on. Like and this is the thing. Like, what's your intention at this point? Like, you can hear the engines.
Yeah, it's on the boat and just go.
Okay.
I just want to make sure I can hear the engines too.
You can hear the engines as well.
Okay.
So pretty much as I kind of see it like approaching, I just yell out, "Let me know when you're ready!" Like when it's all hooked up.
Okay. Yeah. I mean, like while they're trying to get on the boat, you guys have got the rubber ducky on the
Can
hook
the thing
type
move with the? Can the boat move while I'm digging around at the crane?
Oh yes. Yeah. Once it's in the air, once it's out the water, you can do whatever the hell you want with the
Once
boat.
they're on the boat and I've
Yeah.
got it hooked onto the crane, I'll dick around with it while he moves. So
Okay, yeah, so
say
you
it.
just give them the signal, you
I
start
just yell.
you
Go,
start
go,
driving
go, go,
up
go.
away from the island.
Yeah.
And as you're driving away, and this tone is still building on the RTs, this large looming shape comes back over.
And I just
Put it down on your lap, because otherwise it's going to be very hard.
I hope you are gunning it, mate. Like as fast as that thing can move.
Okay. From the perspective of everyone that's on the boat, you see this large plane come in, and it, as it approaches, starts to like drop down, and you see the back of it is open. Except this time, as you're kind of driving away, those of you in the cockpit, you probably don't see this right away, but those of you who are looking back towards the island, you see not a powder, not a cloud, but you see small black objects dropping from the back of this thing. And then the island that has been your home for this entire time erupts in a flame that reaches up above the tree line in the black clouds of smoke as an explosion rings out from the bunkhouses. Chloe,
So what? My character's just dead, just like that?
inside the bunkhouse, you hear this building sound growing louder and louder and louder. And then outside, you hear a tremendous crash as the windows of the building shatter inwards. And outside, you see a bright, blooming flame. The dust inside this place, the natural dust inside this place that has settled over the months since the world stopped taking care of itself, is shaken to the ground, and everyone in that room is wide-eyed, awake, and staring around in alarm. What's your immediate reaction?
I don't understand what exactly just happened.
An explosion. Well, that's
Like
the thing is, you're
on
inside.
the bunkhouse?
You're inside a room. No, the room's still here.
Well, so it didn't hit the bunkhouse.
You're still
well,
alive,
you're still
so-
here.
Well,
so
I'm just trying to picture this properly. So
you're
I can
inside a
start
room.
Okay.
You can't see outside. The windows have shattered in from some kind of force from outside. You saw a bright light, and you smelled like smoke and burning.
Like it sounded and felt close.
Yeah, really close, because the whole building rattled, and everyone was essentially shook by this thing. But you can't see anything from where you are now.
I guess I'm gonna look outside.
Okay, looking outside the front, you can see the area in and around the bunkhouses is ablaze. And looking back over towards where bunkhouse number 2 is, the building itself is in splinters spread across this entire area, and the trees surrounding here are just burning on fire. And those in the boat who are driving away see that area ablaze and see the smoke rising up from it as the plane dips back up and continues on into the distance. And that's where we're going to end today's session. Thank you all for joining us. Please do come back for the finale of Fallen Sky. I have been Rycon, you have all been awesome, and until next time, stay breathing.